Hello, everybody. Welcome to tonight's After Dark Beers. This is episode number 38. We welcome in my panel for tonight. Who knows if we'll have anybody else show up? I can leave the link in the chat. If you have a dark beer, come aboard, please. But we have miscellaneous brew reviews. Beer Man. And myself, Bumpy Road. So, cheers. Welcome in, fellows. And hello to the chat as well. Dio, Josh A, John A, John and Nelly, who's third. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get this one started anyways. If anybody wants to show up, like I said, come on in with a dark beer. You're more than welcome. And first one up is going to be okay, things have changed, it looks like, on StreamYard.
Oh, great.
There's some extra buttons. So it took me a while to find the right one. Right, well, here is miscellaneous.
All right, cheers. It'd be cool if John showed up. I was interested in that. He said he got that red bean paste out. Well, there you go. Hope you got your beer at least. Anyway, so we got some here from Listerman Brewing Company out of Cincinnati, Ohio. This is called The Works. Yeah, pile of ice cream there, all kinds of stuff. Sweaty label. All right, so what this is an imperial pastry stout with caramel, chocolate, vanilla, peanut butter, powdered sugar, nuts, sprinkles, and lactose. Goddamn. Never had anything from this company. I've heard pretty good things. Well, that sucks for you, John. Kept all your beer. Oh, you better call Bumpy. Can pick you up.
Yeah, come on over. I got plenty of beer.
I'll tell you this, it looks a little thin. We'll get some gains on the head there. Yeah, there we go. It's got a one finger, pretty dark colored cocoa head. It looks lighter on camera. It's a little bit rocky. Still frothy, pretty tight knit on some of the spots. Kind of Swiss cheese like. Smells pretty good for 10%. We'll find out.
Nice.
Awesome. Thank you, miscellaneous. And looks like Josh didn't join us the last beer, but we'll go with Beer Man.
All right, me guys. All right, so I got one from Machine House Brewery out of Seattle, Washington. It's an Imperial Stout, 8.9% ABV. It's an Imperial Stout. That's what they call it. These guys are pretty plain, but they got some pretty good beers. No IBUs was listed. I don't really know what kind of stout it is. I didn't do any research. Small batched and bottle conditioned. So I just kind of get some stuff going, but I don't want to kill myself.
Take it up.
There we go. Whoa, this is really oily looking. It's really black.
You say the name of that? Machine
House Brewery, and it's just their Imperial Stout. But I'm gonna try and now that I can shake it. It's got some yeast on the bottom or something. This holds the whole thing. This is a great glass. All right.
12 and a half?
8.9. Yeah. It's got a cascading thing going on there. It's nice. Kind of doing a nice little Guinness-looking head thing. It's got kind of a layered, kind of a creamy tan to a darker khaki. Real creamy, frothy, Guinness-like head. It looks creamy and just smooth. Nice and rocky on the top. It's opaque, can't see through it. Nice dark chocolate-looking beer, baker's chocolate-looking beer. Real nice smell. Yeah, oh boy, it's kind of robust, actually. It's a bit on the coffee side, a little on that dark chocolate coffee brown bread side. So, yeah, real nice. Right on. Cheers.
Cheers, Beer Man. Thank you. It looks nice. Label's not as cool as miscellaneous is labeled up.
No.
Say that.
Labeling.
All right. Let's see what Abraham Lincoln is bringing tonight.
All right, well, this is a beer that somebody else reviewed on this channel not too long ago. It was actually a duo review, but it's the Nomad Paradise from Humble Forager. Imperial pastry stout with toasted coconut, vanilla beans, roasted almonds, and cacao nibs. So this is my second time having this beer. I've had it earlier this year when it was canned about a month or two ago, but this one's canned back in March, so something came out the bottom of that one. So jet black, not even like a dark brown. It's just pretty much straight jet black. Nice little head on top, less than a finger head. Real dark type chocolate head. Smell some of that alcohol in there. Some of the vanilla, a little bit of the almond, coconut, maybe a little bit, but yeah, we'll see what flavors I pull out on the next go around. So, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Very nice. All right. Well, the beer that I'm bringing, I was just thinking, I don't know, the label looks very familiar. I'm not sure if I've ever had this one, but I very well may have. This comes from Smut Labs, which is Smutty Nose Brewery's kind of, not really a side project, but it's where they do like their experimental brews to see how well they fare out in the world before becoming a Smutty Nose brew. So Smut Labs is located in Dover, New Hampshire. Smutty Nose Brewery is located in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Or no, not Portsmouth. I'm sorry. They're in Hampton, New Hampshire, which is right next to Portsmouth. This comes in at 6.5% ABV. It's called Snackcidental. And it is a peanut butter and chocolate stout. My camera is super blurry for some reason tonight. Come on. Just does not want to work. Yeah, it's a chocolate stout with natural peanut butter flavor. So let's give it a pour. I've had this one out for about an hour now, and it's still very, very cold. But it's very, very cold in my house right now because our temperatures have dropped, and I still have ACs in the window, so no heat.
Damn.
All right, so the head on this one is kind of a medium-esque bubble, khaki colored, little bit of that kind of light chocolate type coloration. Kind of frothy on top, but I don't think that this head is going to last just based off the bubble structure on the sides. Coloration of the beer, it's got some of the caramel, a little bit of a reddish amber coloration on the bottom. So pretty dark brown anyways. Looks decent. The head's starting to go down already. Quick whiff. Yeah, definite peanut butter. And I'm sure there's chocolate in there, but I mean, I'm picking up on the peanut butter. It's kind of like those peanut butter cookie type things that look like peanuts. Shell, and they have
Oh yeah, Nutter Butters.
Yeah, that's kind of what it smells like. So yeah.
Nice, my favorite cookie.
All right. Well, let's get back to everybody, and we'll have Miscellaneous talk about his brew. We'll bring him up here, throw him over there. We're good.
All right. Yeah, so, Listerman, the works. Got to say, definitely a jet black appearance. I threw a flashlight to it. You can't see nothing through here. Definitely got a little bit of legs there. Hard to see because the lace will follow it down, but definitely pick up peanut butter on the nose. Peanut butter, chocolate, vanilla. Caramel is hard to say over the chocolate, vanilla, and that peanut butter, man. Very upfront. Yeah, I don't know. Very peanut butter forward, I would say. Yeah, other than that, I'm really not picking up too much. That peanut butter kind of knocks down most of the other smells. You said the caramel. Chocolate's there, vanilla. Smells very sweet and decadent. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Cheers. Can't say it when I'm muted.
Oh boy.
Or no.
That
That one.
will be a good one. I'd say medium body on this, leaning more towards the
Thin.
wow. It's totally spaced out. Kind of thin, bit watery on the mouthfeel. Very, very quick finish with this. So you get peanut butter. I do pick up caramel. There's a chocolate. I say it's got sprinkles and nuts and powdered sugar, huh? Well, I don't know. Sprinkles and powdered sugar just taste like sugar. Is it overly sweet? No, not really. It's not cloying at all. Not really robust roast on the malts either. Very, very light, if any, bitterness in the back end. And it's not really dry. I don't know. It's not what I was looking for when I've heard of this company. So I don't know. It's not bad. Definitely not great by any means. But I don't think I paid a lot either for it. So probably $5 bottle of beer.
Not bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get some more notes out of this. Sorry for the concise and lackluster review. This beer is very lacking. I don't know, dude. pretty disappointed myself. So yeah, I don't know. Somebody might like this. I just think it drinks too thin and it's not robust enough. Too hard with the peanut butter, maybe. It just kind of blocks out a lot of the other flavors you're getting. Yeah. Oh, well. Better luck next time.
You need to
I got some
pilot
good
that
ones in
a
the
little
stash, though. So, it is what it is. I got some stuff that's not so great in there, and I got some better stuff. We'll see. I'll bring a heater next week, though. Promise you.
Yeah. Well, we can think about it this way: the not so great stuff makes the better stuff taste better.
Yeah, like I always say, you got to sift through the trash to find the treasure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Trash Panda.
I don't know. It's not. Like I said, it's not bad. It's just very lackluster. If they had a nice, like, heavy roast with this, just something to bring it up. Even the addition of the lactose and stuff, it's very lacking in body and mouthfeel.
It looked like it poured a little thin.
Yeah, as soon as I poured it, I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, this ain't gonna be as good as they talked it up.
Someone needs to pilot brew that a little more before they go commercial with it, I guess.
I don't know.
It's hard with that peanut butter. You can't. It's like you can't determine how much to put in. Some are stronger than others. It's like flavors and fruits and stuff too. It's like, wow.
Yeah, I mean it does too. It depends on what they're using. I mean, like they're using artificial peanut butter. I mean, you like drams drams of that stuff to make huge vats of stuff. Like when they make candy, like you get like you can buy the flavoring. It comes in these little tiny vials, and like literally like eye drops of that stuff is potent.
Wow, crazy. That's crazy.
Nice.
Ooh.
I have to keep muting because my wife could have done laundry at any time today, and she chose right when I started my show to start up the laundry.
Can't hear it.
Yeah.
You're good. I can't hear it.
I can't
I
hear it.
couldn't hear anything.
Good.
I had my headphones on. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. All right. So this beer, Machine House Brewery, their Imperial Stout. We got into the nose. I want to get into it a little more though, because I was getting some molasses. Molasses was coming out of it a little as it sat. Molasses is coming out of it now, out of the tip of the glass here. It's just, but I was getting it on the bottle, and now that it's gotten warmer, I'm starting to get more out of this. Definitely a brown bread. It's got kind of a Guinness smell to it in a way. It has that traditional Irish stout kind of thing. It's an American stout. Thanks, Miscellaneous. I looked it up too. You have to actually kind of dig to find it off Beer Advocate, but at least I did. But it doesn't have any ABVs. It's supposedly a strong beer. So let's see how strong it is. Drink it. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Trying to find out what's mine.
It's pretty smooth. It's smooth and creamy mouthfeel for sure. It's got a tangy, almost cherry / kind of like prune thing going on with the fruit, or plum, cherry and plum. I'll say, yeah. But very slight. It's a molasses mixed with kind of a dark chocolate and a little like that baker's chocolate thing, real dry baker's chocolate. No sweetness at all really, except for the fruit that I'm getting. The fruit kind of adds a little tartness to it, a little sweetness. It's really, overall, it's not accurate or anything, but it's kind of pushing it. It's really smooth, and it has just enough sweetness, just enough. It's actually precisely balanced. It's weird. Like, I can kind of, if it went just a little hair over or a little hair under, it would be wrong. Like, it actually is like perfect, dead on. And I was reading some comments, and they're like, it's just weirdly good or something. I forgot what I was reading, but it's like on point with the style. Robust, dry, fruity, coffee, a little leather is coming through. Molasses is coming through. Tartness, kind of a sour muckiness is coming through this as well, but it's not overwhelming, and by no means. I mean, it's just slight sourness. Robust, roasty malts, high kiln malts, just that dry kind of, like I said, pushing acrid thing. Not quite there though. Not that kind of thing.
Like smoky.
A little smoky. Yeah, that's what I was reading too. Yeah, smoky. It does have kind of a, I don't know. I guess like maybe I don't know if it was barrel aged or anything, but it does have kind of a smoky.
It said something about that.
You get like a black coffee on there.
You get the black coffee, but it's added with that fruit.
Fermented, relatively cold, then allowed to condition in cask and.
I prefer white coffee.
Several months.
I like light coffee better too. Medium is what I like.
Do the dark fruits overpower the coffee? Like, you get the coffee on the back end, or
no? Like I said, it's perfectly melded together. Like, it's perfectly balanced. Like, they perfectly found a place in this beer to work everything into it, with the hops, the malts, everything. Like I said, these guys are very on point with their traditional styles. Like, they're very good. They don't really get into the craft side of it. They're just on point with that. I am an English stout, or I am a this porter, or whatever. It's like, they're just traditional, and I like that. It's good. It's good to have tradition. So tradition.
do they do like fodder age stuff too? Like,
I'm not sure actually. I don't know. I don't know.
Some
They
good.
had a pretty extensive list of beers on Beer
They
App.
sure did. They sure did. Quite a bit. And they're very plain. Like this, they have white labels actually on their lower ABV stuff.
That's cool.
It's more of a white label thing. It's very plain, stupid stuff. You know, it looks dumb. You don't want it, and then you have it. You're like, oh, cool. But no, it's not bad. It's American IPA. I would think would be a little more pushy on the robust, pushy on the hops. I'm not really getting like an earthy kick or any kind of hoppy galena or some kind of weird like spicy, I guess even nobly kick kind of thing.
Rub it, BuMpY.
I don't get anything hop wise. I guess I do in the back. It kind of works with the fruit. It works with they kind of balance it out with the roasted malts because the roasted malts add bitterness as well. So they kind of like they averaged it out. They kind of boom, boom, boom. You could tell they did a lot of thinking on this one.
The bitterness
So-
from hops and the bitterness from the
Very straight up, dude. This is like there's no alcohol at all. It does not taste like it says it is. 8.9%. Very drinkable and dangerous. So if you can find this, man, enjoy it. So cheers. Cheers.
Yeah, like I said, when I asked you initially what the ABV, because they had a much larger version of that, like ABV wise.
Oh, do they? I need
When
to
I
look at
typed
this.
that in initially, it came up as a way bigger.
It
But
was
no,
a
I did
$7
find-
bottle. It was a $7 bottle. For a pint
What was
glass,
it?
basically. Or
Well, that was like this one I had. They had it. I looked it up initially, and it
9.9.
said it was like 8-something%. I'm like, oh, that's not right. It says 10 on the bottle.
Right.
Different year releases, I guess.
They have different releases. Yes, definitely. I've seen that where the year before or something. It's a totally different thing. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. All right, man. Cheers, man. Thanks, BuMpY.
Thanks for being here.
Cheers.
Let's hear
Yeah,
about
man.
this terrible beer Josh has.
All right, so as you can see, there's no head. It's completely gone. We'll pour it a little bit. Whatever's left in there. Nope, no head. Jet black. Oh,
Oh, got a little bit of
head.
gains.
We got a little baby head, like a pinky, less than half a pinky. So yeah, this is a Nomad Paradise Humble Forager. 12% Imperial Pastry Stout, toasted coconut, vanilla beans, roasted almonds, and cacao nibs. So they use Indian cacao nibs and P&G vanilla beans, whatever that is. So it's supposed to be like an Almond Joy inspired, the Almond Joy candy type inspired stout. Going for a smell and see kind of, you get a little of that 12%, a little bit of that barrel. It's not barrel aged, but it is high ABV stout. Get some of that coffee, some of that chocolate. It's kind of like a milk chocolate. Maybe a little bit of coconut and some of those almonds. But yeah, let's dive into it and see what I pull out. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Time for you to redeem that thing, Josh.
Yeah, what was it,
Great.
Nelly? That
John and Ellie and Kate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, like I said, I've had this one before. So this was canned back in March. So I've had it back in like April or something like that. But right off the bat, you kind of get that barrel characteristic. I know it's not barrel aged, or they don't say it's barrel aged, but you get that alcohol right off the front. You get that milk chocolate, kind of a semi-sweet type chocolate to it. Not really much coconut. Maybe like a tad bit of coconut. I'm kind of pulling out like caramel and those kind of tasting notes of this one, even though it doesn't have any salted caramel or anything like that. But maybe like a marshmallow type taste to it too, even though Doesn't have marshmallow, but mouth feels medium to full on this one. To me, I kind of get all those ingredients that they tell you that's on the can. Some a little more prominent than the others, but you definitely taste the 12%. But I like it. I think it all kind of flows together pretty well, and Humble Forger makes great stuff, and I've always been impressed by their stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna sip on this one a little more. It's a little cool. I'm gonna let it warm up a little more. See if I pull anything else out. But yeah, so far so good. So I'm gonna sip on this some more and give a score in the next go around. So cheers.
Awesome.
Cheers, man.
Thanks, Josh. I realize why the chat's so dead tonight. It's because Caboclo Carlos never popped in.
He dropped the video today,
Oh,
BuMpY.
shit. There
Yeah,
He did, and he cussed a lot.
Yeah,
Oh,
there you go.
All right. Cheers, Carlos.
What's up, dude? Right on.
Cheers.
Count him out.
How much love,
All
Carlos?
right. Thanks,
Hell yeah,
thanks for showing up. Now the
dude.
chat can get rolling again. Come on, guys.
He posted a
Like,
video
is
that
it
don't
a dull
worry.
weekend? Are you guys bored all weekend? I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Football, Doug.
Is that what it is? Oh, yeah. Football's back.
I don't even watch football.
My team
Whatever.
won. That's all I care.
All right. Let's
I watch ballet.
Let's sniff it. All right. So there's definitely that peanut butter
This is
there.
women's ballet.
It smells just like I mentioned in the very beginning with that peanut butter. It is that it's that I don't know. Is it Little Debbie snacks that makes those little peanut butter cookie things? Not it doesn't smell like the Girl Scout peanut butter cookies.
Oh, Nutter Butters?
They're in
Nutter Butters are made by Nabisco.
Nabisco, yeah.
Yeah, it's whatever ones that are shaped like
Like
Other
peanut.
companies make them, but
Yeah.
they're good.
Like
Yeah.
peanut.
They're
Yeah.
delicious.
Fuck
He's going
Nutter
absolutely
Butters.
ape shit on that chocolate bar. He's like, it's got this kind of it doesn't smell like super artificial, but it smells like it's not real peanut butter. Is in the same aspect. It's like an extra sugary peanut butter type thing. The chocolate is like underlying, but it's really, really difficult to pick it up. And that's pretty much it. It is just kind of that strong cookie peanut butter and a very slight chocolate nose. There's no real other malt presence in this. It doesn't smell roasty. It doesn't smell like bread. It doesn't have any hop aromas, which I mean, it really shouldn't have hop aromas, what it is. But there's like nothing else going on. All right, well, let's get into it. Cheers.
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 Yeah. Body on this one seems a little bit thin for a stout. I think it still has a heft to it, but it is thin. So I would still go with a medium body, but it's a thin medium body. It does have a slight chalkiness on the finish, which does leave this kind of strange drying effect on the tongue. There is that peanut butter flavor in there. Not quite as sweet as in the aromas, but it still kind of tastes like this cookie, like this pressed peanut butter that's been dried out. You know, the kind of, it's like paste. You ever open up one of them damn cookies? You could basically take that peanut butter and roll it off the cookie. Like it doesn't stick. So that's kind of what this kind of tastes like. And it does leave that kind of same dryness. I'm pretty sure they're using some type of powdered peanut butter. It's probably that PB2. Just add water and you get yourself a bit of peanut butter or something, or oil, however you do it. Chocolate is subpar in this. There's not much chocolate flavor. It's there, but it's still not there. It doesn't come off like milk chocolate. It doesn't come off sweet. It doesn't come off really like dark, bitter chocolate at all. It's just kind of this like distant chocolate note on the palate. A little bit of graininess from the malts that they're using. There is that kind of graininess, which I don't really appreciate all that much in a lot of beers. Some beers, grain type thing can work well, but not in this one. Bitterness on the tail end. It is a mild bitterness. I'm going to have to go back in to kind of figure out what the bitterness is. I think I'm getting a little bit of a citrus type note, but yeah, I would say kind of a citrusy and slightly wood like and floral type bitterness. Very, very mild though. I don't know. As I'm getting that bitterness and I'm starting to smack my lips a little bit, I am getting a little bit of a kind of coffee bean note in there. So it does kind of have that black espresso thing starting to come up with that slight bitterness. Yeah, I'm gonna be thinking of a score for this one. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I didn't make it sound all that appealing, so you might know where I'm gonna land it. But
Fucking 0-2 for the peanut butter beers tonight, huh?
yeah.
Shit.
Oh bueno.
You know.
Uh-oh.
Yes, Carlos, we are all from the U.S.
Yeah.
Where are you from? That's what I want to know. You don't have to tell me exactly. What country?
Argentina.
50?
Yep.
Oh, nice. Heard it's nice there. So, yeah, for the peanut butter, for the works, the peanut butter, caramel, chocolate, vanilla, powdered sugar, nuts, sprinkles, and lactose. This was, by the way, this is bottled 4/21.
The day after.
Still 10%. I mean, yours is old too. What's the difference? 2%. I mean, it's. I thought about this beer when I got it in. They said it had powdered sugar to it. Why? I just don't
lactose.
Listen, like powdered sugar it's grainy, and there's a bit of a powdery mouthfeel to this. You're putting lactose in it. It doesn't need powdered sugar.
Confection.
Just doesn't make sense. Why? As it did warm up, it got a slightly, like the most minuscule bit more robust. I mean, there's a little bit. It's not like, wow, a punch of roasted malts in your face, but very, very minuscule. Beer Advocate scored this at an 88. Untapped scored it at a 4.1 out of 5. I think they're both off by a fair bit.
Do you think it's more than that?
If they're going on just flavor profile alone and not looking at like what the lacklusterness of this beer, maybe you would get an 88. My opinion, I might catch flack for this because I know it's a reputable company, but it just drinks too watery. There's I mean, the alcohol presence is hidden very well with this at 10%. No booze on the nose, none on the palate. It's just very thin, peanut butter forward. The adjuncts don't play out right. And I think it just has, even if they did, there's just a bit too much going on in this. So I'm just going to rate the beer on what I think it is. I'm going to score this at 82. This is just, I mean, powdery mouthfeel, thin, no. I mean, I understand it's a pastry stout, but there's got to be some kind of hops in there. There's no dry finish. It's just very bleh, mediocre.
Doesn't blow you away.
Absolutely not. It's the kind of beer that steers me away from companies, but I would give this company another shot, even though we don't get distro. I'll try some stuff from them again because I have heard good things. This right here ain't the one.
So is it the wateriness or like the lack of adjuncts on it?
Like it's a little bit of all of it, man. It's thin. It's a little bit watery. There's really no malt backbone to this, even though it's not cloyingly sweet. It's just.
You taste the 10% though, right, or no?
Mm-mm. I mean, I guess that's about the only thing it's got going for it is you could taste the peanut butter and there ain't no booze for 10%. Yeah, 82, very lackluster. Alex would love this. By the way,
you would bump up the thickness on it and then probably bump up the adjunct.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much lactose they put in there, but it ain't doing nothing for the body.
Yeah,
None whatsoever.
yeah.
Just very, very ho-hum. Somebody else might drink this and love it. Just not for me. I don't know. We've drank enough to where this. I don't even know if I would put this in a beer mail. Cheers to you, Sea Life.
Yeah,
I think if I sent this to one of you guys, you'd be disappointed when you drank it. So I wouldn't even send it.
Yeah, I'd appreciate you not sending me an 82 beer. Thank you.
Unless it was going on one of Beer Man's like Wednesdays,
right.
bad beer times or something.
Yeah, that's that.
That's
something. Find the crappiest beer you possibly can and just send it out.
I do, Tommy Carroll. Sometimes I drink beers that taste just like straight dessert.
Low score beers.
This is what
I had this in my mouth. You gotta try it.
It's just like, when you buy the off-brand, like sometimes the off-brand cookies are good, but these are like you bought at the outdated store off-brand cookies. It's just not doing it.
Oh shit! Damn.
Sometimes, Tommy.
Yeah, for real. I was just saying that. Between
let's do shout outs after everybody gives their scores on their beers and then
All right. Cool, man. This beer came off as more of a dry English stout than anything. They misinterpreted the whoever did it, Beer Advocate or whoever, the American IPA. It just didn't have that. It was more a malty and relaxed, simple. For an imperial, it wasn't. It was more malty. Let's put it that way. It wasn't hoppy and zingy and stressed out in the back like a lot of these American styles. They get a little stressful with the hops. It starts to get pungent and crazy, but or at least a little more to it. This
Like
is more rounded and relaxed.
Black IPA territory.
Yeah, this is relaxed. Yeah, black IPA. This is more relaxed, bready, dark brown breads, dark chocolate, but it's more like chalky, dry, blah. It doesn't really kick it right. Although it was made like, well, I don't know what it was. They didn't say what it was. It just the Beer Advocate says American whatever, but light smokiness though, the dark chocolate, leather, plummy cherry fruitiness. dry and English like, though, you know? I don't know. There was no false advertising because there was nothing on the bottle and nothing on the website that stated what it was. But I'll give it a 92 out of 100 because it was still pleasant and still drinkable. And if it was an English pushing style, then they did a great job. It even had a little bit of biscuity kind of thing there too. It was nice. So, very good. Very, a decent A scale beer. So, there you go. Cheers, man. Right on.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, because when I went to their website and they said it's 12.2, but that's obviously a different year. It says it uses East Kent Goldings, Progress, and Willamette hops.
And see, that's more pushing on the English side, I think. Nobly, Willamette is more of a earthy kind of spicy thing. Like
It's hard to go off because, like I said,
Yeah.
I'm on their website and they say that beer is
Like
12
Rowena
pints. This is obviously out of
weird. I
Willamette,
wonder what. Yeah.
mild would now. This would be the English version of Willamette because you have the British and then you have the American. This is the American Willamette. Mild with notes of resin, which would be like kind of piney, possible dank, but dried fruit and fresh hay.
Wow.
Hey,
Hey.
hey.
I mean, it's dry. Like, hey.
on their
So-
website.
Like
It did say
barnyard,
even
like a barnyard
even
type.
they made the 12.5% version. It was only 30 IBUs, so that's still
Right.
fairly low.
It didn't. It's obviously not much bitterness, and like I said, they mixed it well with the roasted acrid roasted malts and stuff like that. So the bitterness kind of followed through well with whatever style they were trying to build here. You know, based on what style it is, I don't know if it was balanced. You know, I don't because I don't know what style it was. But
They weren't specific on their website
English
either.
wise, it was good. So a little caramel thing in there as well. So yeah, nice, man. Cheers.
Tried
Yeah.
to
It's the last
find as
beers.
much as I could on that in a short period
All right,
of time.
so Nomad Paradise, Humble Forager, still no head, but there's a lot of like alcohol sheen. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Some
not
brown
bad.
legs. That's just got brown
If you don't
legs.
rinse that glass out tonight, your glass is gonna be stained.
Yeah. So the 12% non-barrel aged imperial pastry stout, toasted coconuts, vanilla beans, roasted almonds, cacao nibs. I like this one. I mean, it has a little age on it. I mean, for a 12% stout, you can probably go for these for a while. But flavor-wise, I like the milk chocolate, like a Hershey's type milk chocolate to this one. Like I said, some of the other adjuncts, like the coconut and stuff, they're very minuscule. You kind of taste that 12% right up front. Like I said before, it's not barrel aged, but some might think if they drink something like this, it might be barrel aged. But I like the mouthfeel to it. I think it all kind of flows together. Like I said, I kind of get like a caramel taste to it, but there's no caramel or anything like that. But yeah, it's good. Like I said, I've had it earlier this year, and I don't remember how it tasted, but I like it. Score-wise, I'd probably give it a 93. 93 out of 100. Right. I mean, if you can get any Humble Forager in your area, I mean, they make a lot of good stuff. Mostly sours and stuff they do, seltzers and all that kind of stuff. But I like their stouts. They have a porter, like an imperial porter, that's really good. It comes in like a little 12-ounce can. But yeah, 93 for the Nomad Paradise. I like it. So, cheers.
Cheers, Josh.
That's what I'm about to do, Bumpy. And beer.
Josh.
Get me spinach on in a bit.
3. So we had an 82, we had a 92, a 93.
93.
I'm gonna pour a different beer into my dirty glass.
Mm.
It's gonna taste like peanut butter.
It's gonna add some flavor to this New England IPA now. Snacksident.
Oh.
Snacksident from Smut Labs. Now I've said this before. This is a peanut butter chocolate stout. This is something I go by. First off, before you start venturing off into different flavor notes of a beer style, you want to add something to a certain style of a beer. First off, you have to brew that style very well. This Snacksident from Smut Labs, which is Smutty Nose Brewery, but it seems like they started off with the peanut butter. And they said, well, we're going to use this amount of peanut butter. We got the right peanut butter note we want. Now we have to try not to mask it. We have to try not to cover up that peanut butter note. So they built a very weak chocolate stout that was barely even a chocolate stout. And then you end up with a lot of peanut butter flavor, but nothing else really working very well.
Totally agree. They built the beer around the head.
Yeah, I hope that Smutty Nose does not put this on their lineup, because this is a mistake of a beer. I wouldn't call it Snacksident. I would just really call it accident. And let's not have another accident. Learn from your mistakes. And let's not do this again. This is not that great. I'm gonna give it an 81 out of 100.
Damn, Bumpy Dip Lower Night.
Yeah.
0-2 for the peanut butter.
Yeah, it's got a lot going wrong for it. Like I said, the chocolate note's really not there. It's not really if you didn't have that peanut butter note in there, this thing wouldn't even be a chocolate stout. This would just be like watered down. I don't know.
Do you think they should add? You think they should put other adjuncts in there?
Watered down, I don't know.
You think other adjuncts would make it better or no?
I just think the stouty stout. Get some more chocolate notes in there.
Yeah, dude.
Build that. I mean, 6.5% ABV. I mean, you're not looking at like some weak 4.5% where it's like you got some room to play if you're going for an ABV like that. But get that robustness in there. Get some bready notes to start with, and then get those chocolate notes really roaring. And then add the peanut butter, and then add more peanut butter if the peanut butter is not shining through because the chocolate's so big.
Right.
You could really make this a big flavored beer, and they just chose to, penny push pretty much. Is what I think.
Do you think they should?
How can we go? How can we build something kind of cheap and have peanut butter flavor and pass it along? This is one of those beers where my wife might drink it. She might go, when she first takes a sip, and then I end up dumping half the glass of it afterwards when she, goes to bed, because she never finished it. Because finally her taste buds are just like, it's really not that good. It does have that weird chalky drying effect as well. I don't mind a dry beer. I don't like the chalkiness in a brew when you get that, and it's gotta be that powdery peanut butter stuff. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I would never buy this again, but like I said at the beginning, I may have bought this before and I just totally forgot about it because it's not one of those ones that's on my radar. So I may have forgot that I ever bought this, but I do believe I've seen this before, at least, because I remember that peanut butter guy biting into the head of the chocolate bar. Yeah, I mean, that's all I really have to say. It's just, beer man, when you get your brewery up and running, go for the classic styles.
Yeah.
Ramp up on the classic styles, make them more robust if you wish to. Than what the classic style actually is. And then if you plan on, Like if you're gonna make like a vanilla porter or something like that.
After dark anymore.
You know,
Add
go
vanilla
go
to
after
your
that.
style.
Add the vanilla to
I
it.
see-
Add
I
the
see
adjuncts. Add the adjuncts
Yeah,
to come out as much as you'd like to when you already have a great base. You need a
exactly.
great base.
You're right, dude.
You need that
You're right.
foundation. So,
You're right.
yeah. Otherwise, you have
Yeah,
a
it's like-
house
You
of cards
have
and
to
it
do
just
that.
tumbles.
That's how like Bourbon, Goose Island, Bourbon County. That's how they do it. That's how founders.
People just
KBS,
want to go big
how they
right
do
away,
that.
and it's
you get,
like,
you
dude,
get a really good
plan
base
it out,
beer,
man.
and then you put shit in it.
yeah,
It's
totally,
not
dude.
rocket science. If
Yeah.
it works, it works. If not, pour it out and don't
A
ever
good
tell
base
anybody you
for
made
sure.
it.
Yep.
Yep.
I totally agree. Yep. Cool. Hell yeah, dude.
And stop putting grainy,
You're up here, man. Right?
grainy flavors in the damn beers.
The grainy.
hell.
I don't like the
Yeah.
cereal graininess.
It's weird. I've been getting a lot of
Yeah.
the grain notes and stuff, and it works sometimes. Like there's
Right.
certain beers.
That's
I
lactose.
mean, like if you have like a Helles that's been triple concocted, and you're gonna get those nice kind of real rich bready notes. That little bit of grain note in there works well with it. But yeah,
a little bit. Yeah.
I don't like the grainy notes in most of the New England IPAs I've had. I don't like it in a lot of the stouts or porters or whatnot. It just doesn't fit for me. That's my
They
own
all use
personal.
the same
Some people
hop.
might like it.
They all use the same hops. It's crazy. You get one
gotta
brewery
add some
from this,
milk to it.
they use Citra Galaxy Mosaic, right? But then you have another beer from another brewery. They use Citra Galaxy Mosaic, but they taste totally different. It's crazy.
Like the
Well,
Cheerios.
water profile and stuff has a lot to do with a lot
Yeah,
of that too.
yeah.
Also, like
Exactly.
what mashing temperature they do it at, the ABV that they're shooting for, because you have if you have something that has more residual sugar left over, so you do like a higher full body mash versus like a medium or lower body mash, you're gonna have more sugars that are not fermentable. So that's going to change the flavor note. That's going to give you more of that sweet maltiness versus, something that's lighter and crisper.
Yeah.
And, but yeah.
Conversion
Alright.
is about to, yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, hey, congratulations. Look at this.
Oh, nice, man.
Cheers to
great.
that.
Cheers to that, man.
Fresh babies.
I gotta get a beer.
You didn't happen. The baby's name's not happened to be Carlos, is it?
Oh, did you? Middle name Kabakos?
Baby Carlos.
Billy Carlos.
Cheers, Carlos, if you're
Cheers.
still watching.
Cheers, man. Oh, this-
Just
All right.
remember, any cooking videos, you can't have the baby in there because there might be that whole YouTube thing.
Nah,
Yeah.
there's definitely there's a lot of rules about it. You can have kids in your video. It's just got to be very specific things.
Cheers, Mary and Butch.
I don't want to
That's
talk
cool.
about them on air. If you want to learn more about that, you might want to contact John and Al.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a grandfather soon.
Nice.
Oh,
right
shit.
on, man.
My-
I'm
my-
our grandpa.
My stepdaughter is pregnant, so
Nice. Oh, that's
it'll be
awesome.
interesting.
I mean-
I already told her I don't want to hold the kid. I'm not a kid. I'm not a kid
You hold
holder.
it.
So
You hold it.
I'll look at it from a distance.
Oh wow, what a nice baby.
Hi.
Nice baby.
But yeah, if you guys want to go ahead, shout anything out, any other side oats, whatnot,
Nice.
let's do it.
It's a girl.
Yeah, I don't really have anything going on. Stay tuned for Ontario on Wednesday at 7:20. It's still pumpkin beer, huh?
Yeah.
One last pumpkin beer on Ron's channel before he rolls into autumn beers, whatever that might be, whatever you consider to be an autumn beer. Not quite sure. Other than that, you get at Thomas Metal 75 is going to be 10 minutes after that at Wildcard Wednesday, 7:30 Wednesday. Any spirit, wine, alcoholic beverage, malt liquor, hooch, whatever you got. Anything goes over there, as long as you act like a civil human being. Alex is doing what for Food Friday?
I forgot.
Did he go wild card?
I saw no. He did something. I was watching that.
Salad.
When I was,
Salad.
salad.
Oh, yeah.
Salad.
I
Salad.
think
Salad.
BuMpY got in.
Yeah.
It's salad and beer.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll
Remember
be 8
salad.
Bring a saison and
I
salad.
might run another Thursday show. I might run another Thursday night beer sesh.
Barley wine Thursdays.
I'm not sure. I know BuMpY's going to be out on the town with John and Ellie.
No movie night
That
Thursday.
doesn't mean I might run movie night myself.
I got a movie for you.
Yeah, that could happen. Might not. It was a pretty interesting show. Had a pretty good turnout. Did four different reviews on in one sitting. Pretty good. Yeah, and then Stout Sunday next week. I don't know. Should be back at John's. John and Ellie Georgia beer reviews, as far as I know. Might not be. I don't know. Stay tuned. Get those notification bells on. Cheers to New England IPAs. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good looking New England IPA.
Cheers to New England IPAs.
Yes, I told y'all.
I'm
New England
following
IPAs.
It's the one I brought to last week's show. Or this week's
I
show.
love the New Englands. Cool, man. Tuesday is just open. Just bring your beer and cheese. It's like the same thing I always do. So 2 years now. It's like almost 2 years of doing this damn show. Multi Mondays has been doing it longer. So you've been doing it a while, damn. Actually close to 2 years. Me.
2 more.
Yeah, 2 more months and it'll be 2 years.
Yeah, about 2 years from
Yeah.
Multi Monday.
So
Unless somebody squares up the smoke
Coming
porter.
to an end.
yeah. And I got my beer for this Monday, so I don't know how that happened. It was just a spur of the moment. Hey, you have one. I can't believe it. I am going to do Wednesday is going to be just going to be going on with this. I like it. I like the idea. And what I want to say here, I'm changing plans. This one's going to be the same. What I said. It's going to be a session IPA at 6 o'clock. At 6 o'clock Eastern. But I said I like your style. So to pertain to the title, I'm going to say a certain style of beer, and you guys bring it for 4 weeks. Whatever you want. So I say a German style, and you guys bring whatever German beer you want. Or I say an American style. You bring an American style of your choice. And we'll do this for a while. And that way we can kind of get an idea. It's a nerd hour. Come on, folks. 6 o'clock Eastern. Be there if you want to be a nerd with us. That's what it is.
Awesome.
I enjoy it when you guys are there. So and it's really educational. So yeah, it'll be a more open. You won't have to fight for what you got to find because I can't find everything. You know, I'm on the coast for damn sake. So I got to go to Portland to get everything. So yeah, we'll keep it open table like that. I think it'll be nice. And then the brewery, it's coming along, man. Actually, I'm gonna get the inspection within a week or two. I'm trying to get the installation in hard. This foam yard installation is kind of a bitch, but once that's done, we can get the inspection and I can finish it, and then we can start brewing. So hopefully, I can start brewing by the end of the year. I think it'll be great. I can't wait to educate myself and get more into this, and hopefully push others to brew more too. So, cheers, man. Right on. Cheers, BuMpY. Thank you so much, man.
Cheers, man. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here. Thanks for shutting up the show.
Oh yeah.
We'll see about this Wednesday what happens because
Yeah.
I might have a Nelly over my house. So
You're lying.
No
who
problem,
knows?
man.
We could just be eating dinner and miss the show, or maybe we
That's
can
all
both
good.
join at my place or something. I don't know what John's plans are yet. So
I'll be there regardless. So it's all good. I understand life situations. So And it would be good to have both of you guys there, actually. Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right.
What do you
I
got
don't
going
really
on,
have
Josh?
shout outs. Philly Crooker 87 on Instagram is where I do all my stuff. And then you'll see me pop up on panels here and there. But yeah, I think everyone kind of shouted out their own thing. Drink great beer, drink what you like, and screw all the rest.
Yeah, dude. Cheers
Well,
to that.
how's Instagram doing? I know that Instagram's owned by Facebook. Are they going to be changing Instagram's name as well?
Instagram's, they can change it.
That's
fine.
right.
They're going
Although
to
they
change it
just
to
changed the thing.
Nakedgram.
Instagram's
Yeah.
great.
Anything goes.
They just changed the original format back to where I could add reels to my story without having
Like
to
my kind of
go back
party.
and recreate. Anyways, cheers to Instagram. And cheers to BuMpY and the panel in the chat.
Yeah, cheers.
Happy Sunday.
Cheers to Instagram. I got off Instagram because it was just taking up too much of my time. I was like Josh all the time. This is Josh in our off years.
20 million beers posted.
I can't wait. I feel like I'm missing out on a lot of good stuff on Instagram. Look at that.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
You are. I can show you all
Great
kinds
beers, though, actually.
All right.
Who would have thought that technology would have been the dumbing down of humans?
Idiocracy. You ever seen the movie Idiocracy?
Yeah, it's sad.
Anyways, you're up, BuMpY.
All right. Well, thank you, Josh. Thanks for being here. Thanks for showing up. And yeah, check out Philly Crooker 47.
87.
87.
87.
Yeah, it was 47.
I was born in 47.
Damn. Oh man, Gage pretty
Well,
good.
wasn't
Craft
47
beer.
like
Are you
wasn't
fucking
47 the
serious?
number of
Wow.
one of the Phillies, the first baseman there?
No.
Was it 47, 27? I believe it ended in 7. Whatever that the big beast that they had on the Phillies years ago. He was the first
Chase
baseman.
Utley was really good.
Not Chase Utley.
It wasn't Ryan Howard.
Yeah, Howard.
No, he's number 5.
Number 5.
Yeah.
He was the first baseman.
No.
Whatever. I don't follow the Phillies. They suck. So,
He lives in Kensington now.
He lives in Kenya?
Yeah, watch.
yeah, you can see him if you
Kensington's
drive
legit.
through Kensington. You can see him on the side of the street as a zombie.
The Walking Dead, dude. Yeah, dude. Go to everyone in the chat and everyone. Go to Kensington, Philadelphia. So
Don't go there.
great.
Don't listen. Don't go there.
But anyways, BuMpY.
It'll make you feel grateful for
Park your money in your stock.
Yeah, shout out to my channel. Tomorrow is Multi Monday, so we're doing the Dortmunder. Bring in Dortmunder if you can find it. Video I sent out last Tuesday. In the description, I just have a link to the Beer Advocate Styles page. Brings you right to the Dortmunder style, which is known as another style as well. So you can go in there and read about it. Yeah, it's an export lager from Germany, pretty much. It's very close to a Helles. It's just a bit more. It's bigger hoppiness, maybe a higher ABV sometimes as well. But it is a German export lager that's often referred to as a Dortmunder. So that's what we're doing for Multi Monday. Depending on what happens within that week, the very next episode after that of Multi Monday could be the very
Christmas
last
smoked
episode.
porters better come out. Bastards.
We got After Dark Beers again next Sunday. Same starting time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My channel, BuMpY Road Brewery. Just bring a dark beer. And yeah, there's going to be some changes eventually to my channel as far as lives go. I mean, obviously, once Multi Monday ends, there won't be a Monday show on my channel, but I will probably try to do something for Monday. I might.
Malt liquor.
I'm not sure yet. Things are still up in the air. I might end After Dark Beers and do something different for Monday, or I might just take After Dark Beers and move it to Monday. I haven't quite figured out what I'm doing yet, but we'll figure it out. I'm just trying
Heavily
to gather
fruited sours.
one live a week would be good for me because doing back-to-back lives and Sunday nights are not always the greatest because it is another working night for me. So,
Right.
yeah, I'd much rather just do stuff on Monday versus Sunday. But, anyways,
Let me know. You're gonna give that Sunday slot up. You let me know.
Yeah, I might give our Sunday slot up. We'll
There
see.
you go.
But anyways, I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. Thank you, my panel, Miscellaneous Brew Reviews, Bearman,
Cheers.
Last Beer, Josh A, and the panel. Thank you guys for being here as well, chatting it up. Another panel, the chat. The chat. Thank you guys for being here and chatting it up. And yeah, that was just awesome of Carlos to join in right after I was talking about him. So
Yeah.
Oh, he's looking. He's always watching.
Oh yeah,
Uncle Carlos.
we were waiting for you. So, but cheers to everybody else as well. Tommy Carroll,
He's gotta
always
work
here.
tomorrow.
I didn't see Burley tonight. He must be watching football.
Yeah, no Burley, huh? I
Yeah.
have to give him a rash of shit next time.
Cheers to this.
Better not show up on beer and
Congratulations
cheese.
on the
Yeah, $20
grandbaby. Dickie's showed up. Cheers to Dickie's Beer Reviews. Check his channel out. If you guys haven't seen him, he's out in. I think it's I think it is. Is it Nevada? L.A. area. He's out there anyway.
Dickie? He lives in
Vegas.
by Vegas, doesn't he? Somewhere
Yeah,
around
I
Vegas.
believe
In Nevada.
Former New Yorker though, so I think he still has New York in his heart. Dio, of course, John and Ellie. Thank you for showing up. I know that you are busy right now with your future. So
Future ex-wife.
your future ex-wife. Yeah. But cheers. Thank you all for being here.
Kate's
Mary
watching.
Bush as well. And we'll chat with some of you in the off air right after this ends, which is right now. So have a great night, guys. Catch you next week. Or tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Say hi to Deep Diver.
Deep Diver.
Oh yeah. Make sure